If you only had 5 tames at Ark Survival Ascended, what would you pick? Would you go for the Mighty Rex? Would you go for a Thylacoleo? Would you go for both, or would you go for something else? Would you go for a Mesopithecus? Who knows? Well, this is the challenge. 5 tames. 5 tames is all you get. That's it. Not breeds, tames. If you tame a Rex, that's what you get. The only way to refill that slot, not with babies, is if that one slot dies. That's it. That's the only way to do it. 5 tames total. Let's see how far we can make it. Can we take out a boss? I have no idea, but I'm really excited to find out. Now, the tames that we're going to be doing on this are extremely important. Hey, I will sell this little bit of land right here to you, Mr. Trek, if you can give me a rock. Just procure me one, all right? Hey, I drank some of your water, all right? Well, I guess it's still my land because you didn't give me a rock, dude. All right, let's see if we can get over here. Come on, give me a rock. Come on. I got a rock. Yeah, all right. We have rock. All right, let's see if we can get over here. Yeah, suck it, dude. I didn't even need your rock, all right? You didn't give me one. It's still my land. Get off my lawn, dude. All right? Let's see. Crafting. I love the early game when you can actually just turn that off so you don't have to use that. That is so awesome. All right. Hey, dude, look at this. Look at this, Mr. Oh, no. You get back over here, dude. I'm going to show you, all right? This is how you get rocks, all right? Bam. See, look. Look. Yeah, I can even look directly at you. Hey, eye contact, dude. Yeah, I'm proving you wrong, Mr. You want a piece of this, Mr. Turtle? All right. Oh, he walked out. Okay, yeah, he just... All right, apparently he doesn't want any of my nonsense. That's fair enough. It really is. Now, it's going to be very, very important that I find a nice spot that I can settle down with, because I can settle down and it's going to be safe, because it's just going to be me for a little while. It's just going to be me. All right, I just want to go inside of here. Also, I want to go up there because I think up there might be where we start building our first little shack. It could be good. It's turtles. Keep an ear out for a Mesopithecus. If we can find a Mesopithecus, that would give us a huge bonus right from the beginning. And honestly, at this stage, it doesn't matter what level the Mesopithecus is, because I don't expect it to live very long. Come on, dude. I know your buddies are going to show up here soon. Let's get you toast before your buddy... See, knew it. I just didn't want to get swarmed. Dude, you busted my spear on your corpse. Okay. Here, let me get this. Thank you.
Siladonta utilicero is
Hey, awesome. Woolly Rhino. There's some levels. There's 4 levels. Okay. But yeah, for the riding mounts, I'm still kind of... Oh, man, because we only get 5. So I'm still trying to figure out what 5 I want to go with. Because not only do we have to do the caves, we also have to do the underwater caves. And we also have to have one that we can have as a daily rider that'll help us actually get from point A to point B, and then also help us tame the rest. What is that? And then also allow us to do things. So we're probably going to latch on to one dino and then have that one be our daily driver. And then also, but that one that we latch onto, that's also our daily driver, has to be the one that gets us through the caves. Because the other slots, they're going to be... I'm sorry, Dodo. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the one that gets... The one that gets us through the caves has to also be the one that we ride daily, because the other slots, they're definitely going to be taking up. Because I'm thinking a Yudi needs to be one of those slots that we use. And then I want at least 2 boss dinos. And they have to be amazing boss dinos. Bola. Bow. Yes. Arrow. All right, let's get this up and going. That's a queen bee. Okay, that could be very, very dangerous for us this early on. If we get too close to it, we're going to aggro a whole bunch of bees, and then they're going to come and eat us. Yeah, right there it is. You know, normally I would be like, oh my gosh, that is such an awesome find. Right now, I'm like, no, that I don't want that find. All right, let's get over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. All right, apparently I just wanted to take a look over the edge just to see if it was safe. By the way, the edge is safe, guys. Yeah. Not sure who I'm talking to, but yeah. Yeah, all right, let's get some fiber. There's a lot of bushes right here. Just keeps going and going and going. I'm not even moving. Just pressing a harvest button. All right, keep going. Oh, well, we got all the stones there, too. All right. Let's see. Wow. Okay, let's clear out some of that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, honestly, one of the questions I need to ask everybody is if you were doing a 5 dinosaur challenge, what would your picks be? Because, well, it's 5 dinosaurs plus 1 shoulder pet. The shoulder pet is kind of free, but once you tame a shoulder pet, you're locked in. So choose wisely. One like that so where we can run through here. I mean, ooh, you know? There we go. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so that hurts. But, yeah, raptors hurt more. So, that's my thought process on that. Metal is going to be absolutely vital. I mean, we're probably going to end up having to wear flak armor for the majority of everything. My normal is wear cloth armor because you generally don't need anything other than cloth armor. And I just hit my spikes again. All right. Let's see. Yeah, normally you don't need any kind of armor for the island because you got Tames, but we're not going to have many Tames that we're riding around on. So we're going to need to make sure our armor is doing some heavy lifting. I may have got myself... Let me get out of here. Can I get out? Thank you. All right, so got that. Actually, let's make one more of these. And then, can we make a bed? Yes. And we got our bed. So if we need to, we could respawn. We got some meat in our belly. That's not bad at all. Whew, all right. Man, it's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can get another spike trap up and going. After we eat ourselves with our spikes, we may end up using our bed for our spikes because of our spikes that end up killing us as we're trying to go through. Okay, maybe I need to pick it up and spread it out just a little bit further. I'm thinking I want to carry some spikes in my pocket. Storage box up and going. There we go. All right, so we got spikes, we got storage. And the only thing our spikes have done so far is hit me and then also damage the armor. So maybe if I offset it. This should be good, right? Set another one back here so where you have no choice but to kind of bob and weave to go through the spikes. I shouldn't mess with a raptor. Yeah, that should work. I hope. Maybe. Yeah. Whew, okay. Yep. All right. So we need to start figuring out what we're going to be doing for metal. There is a spot over across the way that we can go get metal. Put that in there, that in there. That's... most of these berries can go in there. We need to get a mortar and pestle up and going. If I can spell it properly. We just need stone. All right, where? Oh, hey, look, stone. Hey, look, repair. All right, now let's get this one going. We've already got some stuff for narcotics, but narcotics aren't going to be that big of a deal, although we do need to make sure that we've got a ton of narcotics ready to go for whenever we find whatever we want to tame. But I'm not able to craft. I mean, baryonyx saddle is 49. So we still got a little ways to go, actually a long ways to go, before we hit that baryonyx level. All right, there we go. Let's get those up and going. Oh, we got another level off that too. And we should be getting a bunch of levels too from our narco berries. I mean, narcotics are actually really good XP. Yeah, right there, 8 XP per. That's not bad. Now, this is one thing I was wondering about. It's because on this right here, we can only tame 5 tames plus 1 shoulder pet. Does that count for a wood raft? Because it does act like a tameable entity. I don't know. These things are good. The little round guys. Yeah, there we go. There's some metal. This is what we're looking for. While the metal's cooking, I think we want to go out on an adventure, go see if we can go find some crystal. Now, the crystal is over across the way over there. And also, I did see in the comments the last one, because I had my measure berries over here, that if we accidentally tamed a pego. Well, accidentally taming a pego would mean we tamed a pego, whether we wanted to or not. So, yeah, good call on getting that stuff out of there. Yeah, that would have been a really bad situation. We're gonna need something to help us along, so I'm hoping I can find ourselves a Mesopithecus here soon. I may end up going out, depending on how easily we can get crystal, we may end up going out on an adventure just to see if we can go find ourselves a Mesopithecus, because that thing is going to be absolutely vital until we can get a rideable mount. Hey, Mr. Turtle. What level are you? Are you low level? 90. Not as low level as I would prefer. Parasaur. Parasaur will do us quite well. All right. There's a couple baby turtles. So that's a thing. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I'll take out his buddy over there. Feel like I'm playing out a horror movie here. Took out this guy. Now I'll take out his buddy. Don't want to hit this one dead on because it's got babies. It'll attack back. There we go. What's that in the water? Is that a baby parasaur? Yeah, okay, it is. All right. Thought it was a duck there for a second, but no. Yeah, okay. The baby parasaurs are getting around. All right, all right. I heard something. Let's get back over here. I'm not sure what that was. It sounded like maybe a raptor. Heard something. Nope. And this is the worst part about this, is you never know what is around the next tree. There could be a raptor just chilling out there. Not moving. It is a theory, okay. As long as we avoid a theory, we're fine. It's coming right at me, though. Down below. Okay, we can go up this way. There he is. I hear him. Mesopithecus level 10. All right, now this is going to lock in our tame. This means that our shoulder pet will forever be a Mesopithecus. But we have to keep this Mesopithecus until it dies. But means that if it does die, we'll be able to get another Mesopithecus. Okay, all right. But hey, this is going to be good. Thought I heard another one. And there we go. We got a Phoo. First tame locked in. We've got our shoulder pet. Okay. Come here. All right. Oh, man. Feels good. All right, let's get this. Yep. So we don't accidentally tame a Pego. It's bait boosted. Thank you, Phoo. Whew, okay, that could have been much worse. We did get hit, though. Oh, man. Okay, now we got to work our way. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Okay, all right. Let's see. You know, I think we might need some health. Normally, I don't level up health early on, but I do think we're probably going to need some. All right, come on, Phoo. Welcome to the team. It's amazing. I swear it's always going to be like this, where we're worried about dying. It's kind of the nature of this challenge. That's a dodo. I hear lots of dodos. Come on, just a couple pieces of crystal. There's one. There's two. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I've got. I have hide. All right. Yeah, I have a raptor hide. Okay. We've got that. Let's get. I was debating whether or not to even take out the dodo because of the mosquitoes around here. All right, let's get our butt back down. Whew, okay, so we got a Phoo. And we got crystal. We got our spyglass. That's not bad. All right, now let's see if we can actually get out of here with our tame. And now we can go back down the way we came, or we can go over this way. This way right here will provide a little bit more visibility. Let's get out the bolas again. Oh, Lystrosaurus. Swear, those things, they growl so much louder than they actually are. They're like, oh, I'm a big thing. Okay, something picked a fight with that. It sounded like a raptor. Compies, lovely. Let's get out of here. And, of course, we are dehydrated. Let's go get a drink of water, and hopefully we don't encounter a baryonyx. That would really, really suck. All right, Phoo, keep an eye out. Come on. Man, drink the what? Thank you. All right. Let's see if we can actually get over here. The sharks are really out. Is that where the baryonyx went? Did it get in a fight with some sharks? Raptor fighting a boa. Let's get over here. So we can bypass all this without getting attacked by a shark. And I'm just going. I'm not even looking back. Okay, all right. We avoided raptors and boas and sharks. Nice. Oh, and a fairy. Now, hopefully nothing's moved in on our territory. In our absence. It's turtle. Okay. Okay, all right. So turtle is a thing. Now, you should be done. Turn you off. Yeah, 16. Okay. So, let's see. Throw that away. We're going to need more wood. Whew. All right, we got metal tools. We got a spyglass. We got a Phoo. Our first tame has been claimed. All right, now we need to start looking at the other stuff. We need to start thinking about what dinos we want to get into the bosses. What dino we want to use for our main mount. I'm thinking a baryonyx will be our ground mount, I think. Man, because this is one of those times. Normally, I will encourage people to be like, hey, get any kind of tames of opportunity that you get early on in the game. This is not one of those. Oh, man. Okay, so, yeah. What level are you? Well, 20. Not like it matters, but hey, that's awesome. All right, but hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phlinger's 5-Day Challenge. I'm Phlinger, and yeah, we need to actually go see. I think today, because I put it out in the comments, well, I put it out a question to everybody about whether or not, and to me, honestly, I figured it was a valid question, and about whether or not rafts are tame, because they're kind of classified as a tame to the game. So yeah, everybody came back as, yeah, that doesn't count. So we are going to craft ourselves a raft today, and we're gonna go out and go see if we can actually get put to someplace kind of closer to what we need, which means we're probably gonna be moving this area right here. I mean, we've got our food. We just need to keep an eye on this place for some baryonyx or whatnot that spawn, because this is a great spot. I may end up building a taming pen just before we leave, because, I mean, come on. I mean, if we're going to be, you know, having a taming pen here, then, or we're going to be looking for baryonyx here, we're probably going to want a taming pen. I'm just saying. I mean, if we're going to, you know, have that thing there, then, I mean, if you have the thing there, then the thing needs to be there. But, yeah. So, let's see. Let's craft up some spark powder, because we're probably going to be needing it. Now, the key thing is whether or not we get attacked by elite sickness. You kind of never know. So, yeah, let's get that crafted up. All right, let's get down and let's go. But, yeah, I do have to apologize for the intensity of the last video. The last video, oh, my, I mean, I was just on high alert. I mean, and then it went through, got attacked by raptors in the middle of the jungle. And I was like, yeah, this is, yeah, barely even a peep from me. But yeah, it happens when you're on high alert. All right, so we got the raft already making. We're going to have to go set it down there somewhere. Let's see if we can actually pick up most of this stuff and take it down. Because, I mean, if we can just put this stuff on the raft. There we go. There's a level. That's one of the best parts of our rafts is they are so good at XP. I mean, it's so good. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more weight. I want to get that up to 300. Start working on fortitude again. Yeah, I mean, all the way up to halfway through the next level. Rafts are amazing. All right, let's see. Take that. You know, you've been good. You've helped us out. Primitive stone pick and primitive hatchet. But you know what? You are taking off there, dude. All right. Dude, really? All right, these things, they're the poops that just don't want to flush. All right. Okay, so now comes the dangerous part. Picking up our bed. Also, I wonder how much luck I'm going to have. using words. Because right now, words are escaping me. I start a sentence and I ended it right away. All right, let's see. Okay. No, I wonder how much luck I'm going to have with getting down there, building everything up, and then going along. And then also, I mean, these things got to go too. Yeah, now I'm really encumbered. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to dump some weight here. Let's see. Okay, you were great in theory, but, you know, you're out of here. Later, dude. Now we can actually kind of move. We can't sprint or anything like that, but we can totally do it. This right here is the most vulnerable I've been the entire time we've been doing this. Let's ruffling those bushes. Let's get out of here. Let's get the old trusty bola up and going. And then, yeah, that otter right there means that that guy right there, I'm pretty sure that is what is holding up the baryonyx / spinospawn right now. Because it spawned in its place, so, yeah. All right, now the goal is, I'm thinking we want to head over to probably Herbivore Island. Just to see if we can actually make it. If we can't make it to Herbivore Island, then, I mean, honestly, we're going to have to take a look, see if there's any lead sickness in the area when we get over there. But Herbivore Island, we'll be safe on Herbivore Island. We won't have to worry about any of this stuff. We can level up. We can build stuff because that's what I really need to do right now. I just need to stop. I need to use the metal tools that we've gotten. I need to craft up a bunch of building stuff, and I need to gain XP that way because XP comes very quickly when you're building stuff. So if we can get that going, then everything should be good. And it's been a long time since I actually built on Herbivore Island. But the key thing is just getting there. Let's see if we can actually get the raft out of here. If we can put it down here and then sail out through there, then I can build on it. But I don't want to build on it until I know that it's not going to get stuck. Let's go past this rock right there. Oh, there's another otter right there. There's a bunch of otters down here. Also, one of the things I need to figure out is just how easy is raiding beaver dams going to be. Maybe I should wait until we find a baryonyx. Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, so now we're here. Let's see. Do we want to... No, I want to save all this stuff. I don't want to put it down on the raft because the raft is very much expendable. I want to stick to the shallows because lead sickness suck. All right? You hear that, you big giant fish? Yeah, you suck, dude. Whoever would have thought ever that, you know, I would be this terrified of a fish. Oh, man. No, I'm no stranger to being attacked by leads, especially after doing the Underdog series. Oh, man. The Underdog series has taught me a whole new level of respect for lead sickness. Let's see if we can get over here. Work our way down around across the coast. All right, let's get down over here and let's cut across right here. So I want to make sure that we're crossing over these tributaries as, you know, not in the bay. Because, fish. Once again, fish. I'm getting over close to the standing stones. I mean, this could be a safe spot as well. And we'll have to go take a look at that Phoo. What is that inside of there? Something in there splashing around. Mind the rocks. And the big drop-offs going straight down. All right, can we make it? Can we make it? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, there's something else splashing over there. It's pretty, though. I mean, really pretty. But yeah. See if we can get over this way. Also, there's that inlet right there. Yeah. Although, that's part of the thing, though, is that, I mean, part of the downside with going over to Herbivore Island, because Herbivore Island will give us a safe spot that we can safely sit and we can build without having to worry about too much of anything, other than maybe an aggressive parent, you know, with a baby dino that, like, sitting there going, oh, don't you look sideways at that. How dare you look cross-eyed at this baby? I'm going to attack you. And, yeah. So that right there is our biggest threat when it comes to Herbivore Island. But also, on that note, is while it is peaceful, it's also so far away. And the only way we have of getting off Herbivore Island is via raft, which means we're putting ourselves in danger of lead sick to skin. So, you know, I kind of want to take a look at other things first. Let's get over here. Because if we can find a spot over here that is not, you know, Herbivore Island, then, I mean, we'll be fine. But, also, Herbivore Island's got a bunch of metal on it, which is huge. And there's not metal here. So, I mean, the closest metal over here is on top of that hill right there. And it's way far up. And it's kind of dangerous to get up there, especially without a mount. If we have a mount, I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Let's do it. Tromp through the woods. Stomp, 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 stomp. You know, harvest metal, go home. You know, so, a raptor comes to Texas, you know, just eat it, you know. But can't do that. But this right here, I mean, maybe we'll use this. Maybe we'll go level up over at Herbivore Island. Once we're ready, come over here and then start using this once we actually have a little bit of something, something. Honestly, that's a good idea. I think maybe we should do that. What do you think, Phoo? Think we should go over to Herbivore Island? All right, yeah, let's see if we can actually make it. There's a shark over there. There's a loot drop right there. I mean, I would not be opposed to a loot drop, even though it is just a white drop. Although I don't want to go over in there. Sarco's spawn over there. And a Sarco right now wouldn't be that dangerous. I mean, we could run away. But what about the other Sarco that's watching him? You know how it is, right? And then also, if I went over there, I'd see beaver dams. I'd be like, hey, let's go grab a beaver dam. And then next thing you know, I've got 15 of them that are tracking me down. You know, it's like, I know where you live. And then they come over and then they fight me. And then Phoo dies. And then I'm like, yeah, okay. Mistakes were made. Yeah, you know the drill. Great. Now we got to fly through a bunch of these guys. Don't you dare do it. Although, also, one of the things I was... Did I aggro on them? No. Okay. All right. One of the things I was thinking about as well is nowhere in my plans have I... Because I have been kind of formulating some plans, and you'll see them as I'm going. Nowhere in my plan have I got, at least early game, anything that can gather berries. So it's just me and Phoo hand-gathering berries. Now, Phoo will hand-gather berries. I have to put him on wander around bushes, and he'll gather berries for me. Not a lot, but he'll do it. But it's just not enough to actually count on, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Although, also, there's raptors right there. Also, another good spot about this area, another good thing about this area over here, baryonyx spawn all the way up and down this. So if we find a nice high-level baryonyx, we can tame that sucker, even now. Although I don't have a sickle, so I'm not sure I would want to even try. But yeah. All right, no leads, no leads, no leads, no leads. Please, no leads. Okay, no leads. Yay! Yay! I just wish one of these islands out here would actually have a bunch of trees and stuff on that. I mean, that would be good. You know, we could actually just build on one of these islands. Let's go take a look at these things really quick. Because we don't even have to cross the big ocean for this. Over here. I don't want to get beached. Right, there we go. Let's go take a look at this, Phoo. See how viable something like this would be. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad of a spot for a base. I mean, because it's just us right here. So, yeah, that's right, Phoo. I mean, there's nothing here other than some rocks. which would get clear cut very quickly. But yeah, the goal is to make it from there to there. Well, it's about right there without getting attacked by leads. We'll have to go see if there are any in the area. I mean, it's not nearly as big of a distance as it was in ASE, but now, I mean, it's still dangerous. So let's go take a look at this, see just how well this is holding up, or how safe it is, I guess I should say. Yeah. All right, let's keep an eye out for this. Also got to keep an eye out for Xiphactinus. Those underbite fish will get you. See, it's really not that big of a distance anymore. Not as nearly as big as it used to be. But it's still intimidating, because if a leads gets you, I mean, because that's one of the things. The leads, they'll come up, they'll charge up on you, they'll hit you once really hard, and then they'll get stuck on the raft. And then they're like, you ain't going anywhere. And because leads have a really long delay between their attacks, but since they're stuck on you, they're just sitting there looking at you like, just wait until I'm firing up the fish mouth, you know? And then they go jump, and then you're having a really bad time. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. All right, you know, Phoo, as we're looking across, man, it's almost like that's like a little finish spot right there. Right there. You know, you got a pole right here, and you got a pole right there. If you can make it through there, you live. If you cannot, you die. All right, well, let's do it. All right. Okay, all right. Now, yeah, I can unclench. Yay. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, oh, yeah, full clench mode was engaged, just saying. All right, so we made it to Herbivore Island. That's not a bad thing at all. Let's get in here and let's take a look. See what all we can see. All right, Phoo, keep an eye out. All right, if a parasaur looks at you sideways, let me know and we'll shoot it, okay? All right, we've got stegos. There's no carnivores here, so we should be good. Matter of fact, the only meat eaters that come here are the pteranodons and pelagornis. So, let's go see how much metal there is. The rocks are jumping out at me. Look at that. You all saw it. Blocking my path and stuff. It's like, yeah, come here. Right? Yeah, there's metal right there. And also, there's more metal over here. And we don't need a lot of metal, but we are going to need metal. A reliable source of metal that doesn't require risking myself or Phoo's life in order to get. There's more metal right here. And as of right now, this place is relatively Bronto-free. It's not bad. Parasaur. There should be more metal right here. Yeah, there's more metal. But yeah, that's the part that scares me is there's metal right there. Oh, there's a Bronto up there. The part that scares me on this island are stegos and trikes with babies. There's metal right here. There's 2 metal right here. All right. And of course, the big thundering Bronto footsteps. All right, let's get back down below and let's see if we can actually set up something. Start harvesting up a little bit of metal, and then let's get this thing a-kicking. All right, now I'm trying to figure out where I want the base to be, but honestly, all signs are kind of pointing to just build on the raft. Because there's pluses and minuses to every kind of building, but... Wrong button. If we build over there, I mean, honestly, we could. But also, building on the raft means that we're not locked into this base. We can move it eventually later. I think that actually may be the best thing. Let's get this right out here on the corner. There we go. I would pump your hit points, Phoo, but I think that, yeah, if you get a hit, you're dying. So. All right, let's go get some stuff crafted. Oh, yeah, I do have to be careful. Sharks and mantas in the bay are absolutely a thing. All right, tree. Tree, you are in the way, dude. Thank you. All right, and we may actually build a temporary base here. But I think I definitely want to get the raft up and going. All right, let's go get some metal. Let's get it harvesting. How much can we carry between me and Phoo? Let's find out. All right, and the first one, the easiest, the low-hanging fruit metal should be right here. Right there. See how much this is. It looks like a small node, so... But then again, a node of metal. Doesn't matter if it's a large node or a small node. They're both good. And this is also really good XP. Okay, now we're encumbered. Here we go. All right, let's get this loaded up here. Once we can actually hop on. 127 plus... 201 in each trip. Not bad. All right, let me go. Well, that's... Let's light that up. Let's go get a couple foundations up and going. Also, we're going to need to get some ramps going. Oh my gosh. There's a freaking unicorn here. Level 5, of course. That's got to be a good omen, right? That's got to be a good omen. Oh my god. A unicorn on Herbivore Island. I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I've seen them on Carno Island, but I've never seen it. All right, well, just let it peacefully chill out. Man, that is so cool. All right, yeah, that's got to be a good omen. It's got to be a good omen. It's a blessing. All right, yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with the blessing part. Man, all right, let's get a bunch of fiber. So cool, though. I'm kind of blown away. We can't tame you, but we will name you. Greg. How are you doing, Greg? Yeah? Just out here chilling out, doing your thing? Yeah, this is your island, man. The king of the island, Greg. Oh, man. I have a feeling we'll become great neighbors until, you know, I step into your yard and you get mad and start kicking me. It'll be fine. No, it'll be great. All right, there's first level from harvesting stuff. There we go. I want to leave Greg alone. Come on, Phoo. Let's give him some quiet time. I saw him pooping back there. It'll be fine. No, he's just doing his thing, man. Okay. Stego's getting a little bit close. And you know, we could actually, since we're over here, we could actually get a second raft up and going with just a taming pin on it. That's not a bad idea. I mean, not today, but yeah, that's actually pretty good. See there? And there we go. All right, Phoo. How's the metal looking? Well, we're still going. Let's see. Let's throw a little bit more wood in there. We're going to need a lot of wood. We're going to need long neck here soon. And mostly just for the regular ammo, not for the tranks. We're going to need tranks eventually, but not yet. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go get a bunch more metal today. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Phlinger's 5 Tame Challenge. I said tame this time, not day. Last video I ended up accidentally saying tay. All right, Phoo, you stay here. All right, if any Brontos start acting up, all right, you, throw some poop at them or something, dude. I'm going back up. We got to go get some metal. Actually, you know what? You could probably come with me, carry some metal. You can help me carry just a little bit more. Also, we got to get some fiber. I mean, a lot of fiber. And while this is Herbivore Island and it is safe and free and, you know, I still have to be very, very careful about when we harvest stuff because hear this stego over? Yeah, see that guy right there? Just kind of chilling out, walking over. Yeah. That guy could make us have a really, really bad day. Or at least he's walking away now. Because if he walks in front of us while I'm busy swinging, Yeah, that's going to be bad. All right, let's go drop this stuff off over here. Oh, that is a gorgeous pteranodon up there. Look at that. Huh. Too bad. All right. Also, we're going to need to go get a whole bunch more thatch as well. All right, let's go check out the metal situation. Drink a little bit of water. Also, we need to get... Oh, hold on. We do also need to get a water jar up and going. Apparently, I'm starving. See, this is what happens when you sprint everywhere. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's go get a little bit of stone here really quick. Maybe we can get rid of this big thing. I do believe Greg is still hanging out inside of there. I haven't seen him in a minute. I hear him. There's Greg. Hey, Greg. How's it going, dude? Cementing paste. 13. Sure, that'll work. All right, let's go get ourselves... No, we need the water first. Do we have enough crystal? Do we have any crystal? Okay, we're probably going to have to go get some crystal because we're going to need a water jar. So, yeah, maybe today we'll go do that. Although, the thing is, I'm not sure I want to risk the raft again going over. I mean, we kind of have to, though. And if there's a leads, but then again, it's also in a spot where... Oh, hey, blue drop. Hello, I didn't even see you, Mr. Blue Drop. Come here. Ah, speak of the devil. Asking you shall receive. That works. All right, we even got some stimulant. Nice. All right, so, yeah, going out and getting crystal. The quest to get crystal. Done. Seems a bit, yeah, that's pretty dang good. Just gonna say. Let's get more of this. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so you can hold that. There you go. Did you even need this other stuff? All right, so you can carry 85 metal. That counts as roughly 43. Stone. All right, so we can carry almost 200 metal without getting encumbered. Not bad. Let's get our butt back. And I am thinking about actually making a second raft. Just so where we can, well, we can have a taming pen, or maybe we should just actually go make a taming pen. Hey, dude. Oh, that metal's already back up. Dang, that thing's coming back fast. It's like, yeah. All right, this island, it's going to work out for you, Phlinger. Yep. See, the unicorn, good omen. At least for now. Right there. At 281. All right, so that'll come up to a little over, 140. So, yeah. Not bad. All right, let's go see. So now we need... Are we high enough level for dino? Gates. All right, stone gateway. Yes. Yes. All right, so... Let's get started on this. I want to make sure when we finally head over towards the... Wrong one. When we finally head back over to shore, we've got everything that we want. Yeah, this is going to take us a minute to gather all the stone. And I'm just going to be grabbing up a bunch of stone and dumping it inside of the smithy where we can craft whatever we want. Plus, also, we're getting a little bit of metal out of this. I mean, not a lot, but, I mean, it is a little bit. So, hey. Not bad. And now it's time to start gathering a whole bunch of wood. And apparently I'm really encumbered. But at least we get to drink some sky water. It's our first drink of sky water. Yeah, all right. Not like it matters. Now we just combined our stuff with that. You know, I wonder how that would make you feel. It'd probably make you like lightheaded the first time you drink it, yeah? But then after a while, you'd be like, oh, that tasted good. Drop more water from the sky again. You know, but only, you know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Hey, Greg, change the subject. You're good, dude. How's it going, man? No, I'm doing good. Phoo's great. Phoo's great, yeah. No, we're just over here chilling out, doing our thing. He's like, yeah, come in here and I will stab you. Yeah, yeah. Greg's apparently a little mean, so, yeah. All right, we got a Phiomia babies over here. That's the last thing I need is to be killed by a Phiomia. Man, that would be the most embarrassing thing ever. Gee, Phlinger, how'd you die? How did Phoo die? How did your first tame die on your 5 tame challenge? Well, see, I was harvesting up wood and a Phiomia decided it wanted to eat me. No, wait, just listen. No, it had babies. Okay, yeah, that's not going to go over very well with anybody in the art community. Oh, don't worry, I get it. I know. Yeah. Leave it up to that. Oh, man, that's so bad. All right, let's see. Crafting, how much do we have? Do we have enough to actually get a couple of these? Let's see. Okay, so there's 1. Craft. 2. Craft. This is apparently good XP. 3. Craft. 4. Craft. And it looks like that's all of our stone. All right, so we got 4 of them. All right, so we got 4. Plus also a level. So we've got that going on for us. Let's see. Let's get some more fortitude. We want to get the fortitude up to 20 pretty quick. Yeah, and we're already up there. All right, so let's go get more stone. Yay. And it looks like we've got our first cold snap coming in. Oh, yep. Okay, we're going to need to have this up and going. All right, we may need to get another fireplace as well. If we want to live. How's that work? Is that enough? Okay, that's, you know, let's just get one more just in case. Because we're right at the very beginning of the cold snap. Cold snap means it's going to get really cold. Health is going down quite, well, also I was starving a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so this is my life now. Standing in front of a fire. Watching all the stegos over there, apparently unaffected by the cold. Poop running down my leg. At least it was my poop and not Phoo's, which is, doesn't make it any less weird. But, you know, that's a thing. See you guys in a bit. Coming out here for little tiny excursions while I'm busy freezing. Of course, the water makes you colder. See, it's currently -3 right now. And I'm going to be flying through my my food here while I'm doing this. Yeah, you can actually see the food meter going down on the right. Just slowly. Yeah, health's going down, food's going down, Greg's out of his home. I swear, if this keeps up, we're going to have to eat a parasaur soon. It's going to be the tastiest parasaur I think I've ever eaten. And now we wait again. All right, so apparently now we're up to 2 campfires now. Hopefully this is as cold as it's getting. And apparently we've got sharks moving into the bay. It's like, oh, hey, look. I sense Phlinger is, yeah, he might actually keel over. Let me get a nibble off that. Yeah, you hear that, Phoo? The sharks, right? You're like looking at the menu, seeing, hey, is a Phlinger on the menu? The answer is maybe. Either that or the unicorn's gonna eat me. I don't know, one of the two. Okay, finally. We're getting back up. Went up to 10, then 14, 16, 17. Okay, all right, we can turn this off. Wow, all right, back to harvesting stuff. Oh, we're still cold. Oh, no, there's just a brief moment. Wow. And it's Dranky. Can you do me a favor and go up there and smack some metal for me and then just bring it down here? That'd be really nice of you. All right, fine. Just keep going around eating your berries. Man. All right. All right, let's see if we got enough now. Let's see, crafting. One more. Wow, that's a big jump. I may actually just overmake some of these. There. How much is that one? That's decent as well. I swear, crafting stuff is amazing XP. Here we go. Dang, big chunk. All right, so we've got 6 of those. We've got 2 of those. Let's go see if we can take out a parasaur because we're going to need more meat. Also, we're going to need more hide because we're going to be running low. Also, we need to start making crossbows, everything like that. Greg? All right, I'm trying really hard not to aggro you, dude. All right. All right, so you got to spend bolas to make bolas. Get those back. All right, Greg's still over there just kind of chilling out, doing his thing. There we go. Sure, 5 more of those. So let's see, let's get some parasaur cooking, because why not? And we definitely need to, let's see, how much metal do we have up and going? 84. There we go. Oh, we need crossbow. Crossbow 1 and 2. There we go. Oh, man, okay. Crossbow is going to be absolutely vital. Also with the... Oh, hey, there we go. Also with the... With the sickle, we'll be able to go get some salmon as well. So we'll have that going on for us. See me. There we go. Hi, it's noon. So all that happened by the time we hit... Oh, wow, okay. All right, food's burning. Nice. Let's repair this hatchet. We're going to need to go do another metal run. And then I think what I want to do is I want to take this and make a taming raft. So let's see if we can get that started. How much hide do we have? 118. All right, let's go see if we can make another raft. All right, craft this one. And this right here, this next raft, this will be our taming pen raft, which means we need to put stone foundations on it. And then we need to put the other stuff on it. Yeah. And it's going to be very limited use, but we're going to try it out. Let's get this out of our inventory. So, level 35 already. And basically, all I'm doing right now is I'm trying to come up with things where we can level up quickly. Let's see. Now, I could just be pumping out a whole bunch of, you know, like foundations. So why don't we do that? Let's do that after we go get metal. Are you for real? We're getting another cold snap? It's 5C4. Yep, another cold snap. All right, see if we can actually get this. Now, what I had originally planned is I was going to go get one of the XP boxes because there's 2. Do I believe? Maybe even 3. Oh, no, now it's freezing. Oh, man. Gosh. Back-to-back cold snaps. It's only been like maybe 30 minutes in between the last one? 20 minutes? Something like that? No, maybe it's been longer. Maybe I just lost track of time. I've been busy gathering up a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, yeah, the goal is we're going to go get one of the XP boxes. Actually, let's leave that one off until we need it. We're going to go get one of the XP boxes. Then we're going to craft up a whole bunch of foundations and other stuff so where we can get this other raft up and going. We might even craft another raft. But the goal is we've got to get to... Oh, am I dying here? Yes. All right, let me get the rest of that meat out of there. Oh, yeah, we've been in there long enough to cook all that meat. Okay, yeah, it's been a minute. It's also already started spoiling. All right, but yeah, the goal is we need to get 49. We're 36. And I'm freezing my butt off. Yeah. I spy with my little eye. Oh, yeah, you thought you could creep up on me? I don't think so. Where'd you go? Man, where's your body? Dude. I can't duck down because I'm in shallow water. Oh, man, dude. And I can't even see it. The corpse. Okay, there's the corpse. Can I hit it? No. Oh, there we go. Is it gone? No, it's still got one more whack in you. You can get this. I'm dying here. Trying to get a trilobite in the water. There we go. Nailed it. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so yeah, trilobite. Yeah, trilobites attack. I swear. It's a thing. Greg, you can't get on the raft, dude. It's freezing out here. Get your butt back up. Greg, get off my raft, man. Dude. I don't want to aggro you because I know you're going to go into the bay and get eaten by sharks. And then you're going to freak out and panic and go run over there and get eaten by more sharks. Greg. Go away. It's for your own good, dude. Hey, Greg. Man, I swear, he is such a troublemaker. Look at him. Now he goes walking on fine. I just wanted to be a part of the action. But if you come close to me, I'm going to freak out. Yep. Typical unicorn. Man. So then he just went over and pooped right next to my other... Dude, are you for real? Get out of here, man. You know, they say unicorns are all majestic and nice. And they're like this omen of the good things to come and everything like that. And then this, right? Man, unicorns are jerks. All right, Phoo, you're going to need to stay here, dude. All right, let's turn this off. We don't need that on. All right, let's go see if we can go get the... Oh, actually, we need to craft a sword. Before we go, we need something to be able to protect ourselves. Sword. Take those, put those up here. Where'd they go? There it is. All right. Let's get over here. I want to go see if we can get... I mean, there's an XP node up top, and there should be one over here, if I remember right. Over on this little island over here. So I think it was. It's on that one right over there. Let's see if we can actually get over there. Let's get our stamina first. Alright. Oh, lovely. And there's a shark. You know what? I can overcome this problem pretty easily. Sharks want to be in the bay. Well, yeah, you know what? Fine. That is absolutely fine. Alright, so where is this? There you are. Nailed it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get our butt back. Got 600 seconds. I would love to say we're on like a timer, but I mean, come on, a 10-minute timer, that's actually quite a bit. So, yeah. Let's see, crafting. Oh, that's 2 levels off that. All right. A little more health. We're gonna need it. Craft. Foundation. Let's go with 5 to start. And craft 4. Really? Only 4? Man. Okay, that's good XP. That's really good XP. Another foundation. Now, the key thing is we're going to want to beach this. Yeah, whenever we want to tame something, take this and literally just beach it. So where things can run right up that. Yeah, hopefully that's going to work. I hope. All right, see what else we can craft. So now we've got a taming raft, and we've got a regular raft. It's not bad. All right, how much more stuff do we have? Let's go get some more wood, and then let's craft a little bit more onto this other one. Some walls and stuff, just where we... You know, it's not a completely open platform, so yeah. All right, and then off of that, we've got another one. So, we are now level 45. That's not bad at all. How much more wood do we have? None. Alright, let's go see what else we can do. Alright, trying to get this last bit of XP out of it. We've got 11 seconds left. Up, up. Oh. We still got it, though. Not bad. Alright, so we're level 47. We got 2 levels left before baryonyx. We are almost ready to start going out and looking. Oh, man, feels good. Alright, let's go see what all we can do over here. Alright, so we got 2 rafts. We got a taming raft, and we've got this raft. And this one right here... It's not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Yeah, it'll serve our purposes quite well. Let's see, also... Alright, now we're getting these things up and going. Got doors where we can now come out like that. Okay, that may have been put on the wrong side, but that's fine. And then also right here, we've got hatch frames. So where we could just go right in through like that. We could open it on up. Honestly, putting hatch frames all over this wouldn't be a bad idea. So where we could just flat out open it all the way up. That's not bad. Okay, yep. All right, Phoo. Help me gather a bunch of berries. Stego, get out of my way. Dude. Do I need to move you again, Phoo? I think I might need to put him on wander. Just let him go. All right. Let's see. He's helping me gather some berries already, and he's doing a good job. He really is. He's actually gathering up narco berries a lot faster than I am. And that's kind of what we need, to be fair. Food, let me just take that from you. Let's drop this. And then let's just... Oh, wrong thing. Oh, Food, you're on the item catch. Okay, maybe I should have thought this out a little bit better. All right, Food, come here. All right, there we go. Let's see, behavior. Chew on wander. Yeah, go get me some stuff. All right. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phlinger's 5 Tame Challenge. I'm Phlinger, and... Oh, man. Today, well, we're going to be heading out today. I need to make sure that we can get a whole bunch of narcotics before we head out, because we're going to need them. We've got just about everything that we need to go out and see if we can go tame a baryonyx. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find one today, but we're definitely going to see if we can actually get some stuff going with it. I need to make sure I've got plenty of arrows, stuff like that, just where we can get out. We can cull a bunch of stuff. Also, we need to make sure we've got plenty of stuff to be able to make all sorts of bolas and such like that. Yeah, I snagged it, Phoo. Sorry. All right, yeah, he's over there. He's harvesting stuff, and he's doing a good job. Maybe I should go harvest a different patch, so where you've got plenty. How you doing, dude? Oh, you're doing all right. Here, let's just drop that. Nailed it, man. All right, but yeah, this right here, this is easily one of the hardest parts so far of this challenge, is just getting the narco berries up and going so we can get narcotics. I've been tempted to just go see if we can go get some Snidaria, so where we can just get biotoxin. That may actually be easier. I need to be careful of that stego. He's just kind of just chilling, doing his thing. Here, go over there, man. Yeah, see, look at this. He's doing great. There you go, man. Yeah, look at that. So, yeah, Phoo, he's gathering up berries quite well. All right, I'm going to be here doing this for a little bit. I will see you guys in a bit. You know, I may as well just eat some of these berries that I'm... Or devour a bunch of stim berries, because I did that without even thinking about it. All right, yeah. So, I will see you guys in a bit. I'm going to be gathering up a bunch of narco berries. All right, so now that Phoo's still over there gathering. So, let's take this. And we'll... Here, let me show you a little trick here. I'll take that. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Phoo's still doing good. All right, there was a parasaur over here. Yeah, right there he is. All right, let's go take this. Now, it's important that we have these split out, because these right here, they've got 3 minutes, 48 seconds. And if we harvest up a parasaur, all the meat we get is going to be at max time. I want to make sure it's not around this trike. I mean, we could take out the trike, especially now that we've got the taming pin. Alright, so now we've got that. Sorry, Parasaur. Oh, you're level 100, dude. Alright, there you go. Give me those arrows back. Alright, now that we've got those spread out like that, all the meat that we get is going to go into those stacks. Alright, and now that we've got this, we take that, we can spread that out a little bit more. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got quite a bit of meat, actually. Let's see if we can go find another parasaur. And we could actually take out an Anki. What was this Anki? 40? Okay. Or we could just take this guy out. Yeah, 145 Troodon, guys. Yep. Everybody in the comments is like, why? Yep. I know what's going on. Hey, we leveled. Okay. All right, so now we got a bunch of meat. We've got more than we actually need right now. But, I mean, I'm just saying. We had a lot. Now we've got a butt ton. And there's a level 10 Fiomio right there. All right. Let's see if we can get over here. How much? Let's go see how much Phoo has at this point. We can just stack that back up there. Now, all this stuff right here is going to spoil. And that's exactly what I want. But now I want to, let's see, let's spread this all out. There we go. All right. So, oh, we just overloaded ourselves. All right. So now we are set on... level I just get? We're set on spoiled meat for a while. Okay, next level, that's the baryonyx level, but we can now actually get a fabricator, which I think we totally need to do, which means we need to go back into the woods and go see if we can go get some crystal. Oh, yay. Yeah, okay. See if we can do this. All right, but yeah, let's go see if, how many berries Phoo has in it. Oh, I can see him over there. He's harvesting. Make sure you're on passive. How you doing, dude? Oh, you got 23. That's not bad. Good job, Phoo. All right, keep it up. All right, first little batch, 42 of them. Not bad. All right, also oh, yeah, also there's some more. Yeah, we got a lot of spoiled meat now, which is pretty good. So while that's crafting, I mean, we got to go get some more narcotics, narco berries up and going. Also, I think what we need to do, we need to take the taming raft over. Now, the taming raft actually provides us with a level of security that we did not have, because while we also have the ability to lock stuff in here and tame stuff, we also have the ability to lock ourselves in here and stay safe from harm, which is super huge. I mean, not just a little huge, it's super huge, which means we could actually take out some pretty beefy stuff just by locking ourselves in there, and then hopefully it won't be able to attack through there. And there goes Greg. Greg has moved on. Apparently, he is tired of our nonsense. I don't know what's going on with Greg. All right, let's go get some more berries. Might as well start getting some bolas up and going, too. Yeah, may as well. I mean, we're going to need them. Yep, sure. And there we go. Now we're baryonyx level. All right, we'll be heading out here very shortly. Well, for you guys, it's going to be shortly. For me, it's like, yeah, an hour's gone by of me just picking berries. Well, maybe a half an hour, but yeah. All right, so last time it was cold waves. Now it's heat waves. This is lovely. All right, got to remember, don't sprint in these things. I wonder how much damage we're going to start taking the moment I go into the raft, start queuing up these narcotics. All right, there's 16 more. Let's see. How deep do I... Oh, here we go. All right, so I have to kind of just chill out up here while Phoo's up there doing that. Phoo, you're doing great, dude. Oh, man. Okay. It's getting even hotter. 52. I'm going to have to go sit down here in the water, in the deep water. Yeah, right here. All right. This is me now. All right, and I think once we embark, once we disembark from here, we're going to head over. What I want to do is I want to take a look at a couple of the baryonyx spots that I know generally tend to spawn baryonyxes. Probably the place that we started. Also, there's another spot right over on the river right across the way. But also, I want to see if we can get some loot drops. Matter of fact, there's a loot drop way back there. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go... Yeah, this is going to hurt. I'm going to take some damage. Get the food health buff going. Let's go see if we can get this loot drop. And it is... let's see. I mean, we've got Kalian soup. Not doing us any good, but hey. Oh, we're still taking damage. All right, let's come down here. Actually, let's get back over here. See if we can stop taking. I mean, we're not taking a lot of damage, but just being able to see like that loot drop over there, being able to get those loot drops, the easy loot drops, the low-hanging fruit, you might say, of the loot drops. I mean, we should be able to get some pretty good stuff. Maybe even upgraded crossbows and stuff like that. I mean, I just got, an improvised explosive device, so there's that. Even got a large cellar door. You know how much I've always wanted one of those things. Eh. Oh, hey, look.
Janie, you wouldn't believe what I've been through since I...
And we got that, too. So that's kind of a bonus. All right, let's see. Let's turn you off of disable wandering. How much do you have? 20. That's not bad. All right, let's see. A bunch of that. Keep you with those. Get that. And also, we could probably turn ourselves green before we go. Which is not a bad thing. All right, come on. Also, I need to pay very close attention to... see if we can find ducks. If we can find ducks, we can... we can get a couple cryopods up and going. All right, but if we can find ducks, we can get some organic polymer, which will allow us to make this, which means we need more crystal and we need more oil. Now, I know a couple spots where oil should be easy to get, kind of low-hanging fruit, hopefully, if they're still there. We'll go take a look. But, yeah, I think it's time for us to head out here a little bit. Let's see. Let's get cooking pot up and going. And a few water skids. And there's more levels. I mean, I swear, levels come super easy. I mean, we do have the XP buff going on right now, but this just comes super easy. And now it's time for us to start actually really pumping up Fortitude even more. All right, and one last thing I want to do. I want to put a bed over here on this taming pen. The taming raft. Just so where we can fast travel to it so we can get this thing out of here if we need to. All right, because that way... oh, hey, Greg's coming back over to claim his cove, apparently. Yeah, and I'm just waiting on a little bit of meat to finish cooking, and then we are heading out. And by the way, hey, we're green again. Oh, man, feels good. Looking good and feels good. Oh, yeah, that's right. Suck it, Greg. Unicorn jerk. All right, Greg, this is all you, man. All right, so let's get this one headed out first. Let's see if we can clear... this area with... I mean, if there's no lead sickness here, that'll be fine. But if there is a lead sickness, then we've got a problem. Let's see if we can get through here. Because I have no clue. I mean, we were able to get over here pretty easily. But that doesn't mean we're going to be able to do it again. And I'm just going for it. Just straight going for it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Now, let's go for it. Full clinch mode here. Full clinch. Okay, it looks like we made it. All right. Yeah, nailed it. All right, oh, blue drop in the ring. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Oh, and trilobite. Trilobite. Ooh, asking you shall receive. Dang. All right, all right. There. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. All right, so, hey, we even got a black pearl off that guy. We got a trap and everything. That's good. Bear trap, nice. Oh, man. Also, we should probably craft, like, a box to go over on this. Actually, a box would be pretty good. Get one of these up here really quick. You know, I probably should have kept some of that fiber. You know, we've got a lot of fiber over on the other raft, but... Okay, dude. Right, storage box here. It's so weird how I'm having to bounce back and forth of doing a whole bunch of stuff just to compensate for the fact that I don't... It's just me. I don't have any dinos. I can't just, like, carry a dino over here and hop back over there. Okay. All right, that should work. All right, Phoo, I want you to carry this. Oh, wrong button. Can you carry all this? You cannot. Okay, we'll get rid of that. There we go. All right, so there's Phoo. Lock you inside of here. Now let's just swim it. See if we can do it. All right, let's see if we can get over here. Now, I know I could fast travel from the other raft over to this raft, but how entertaining is that? I mean, really, come on. And we have yet to die, so will this be our first death? Who knows? Because technically, when you fast travel, you are dying. That's it. You die at one spot and you respawn over the other bed. So, let's see. All right. Granted, if we're gonna die, and because technically fast traveling is dying, but if we die, then, you know, that'll be our first death. But if we can die this way, it's far more entertaining, right? I just hope there's not a shark on me, because I'm not looking. If we get eaten, we get eaten. We're getting eaten. Oh, he's right behind us. Oh. I can see his fin every once in a while. Can we hop up here? Yes. Suck it, shark. Yeah, you suck. And I'm freezing to death. All right. So, yeah, okay. Oh, man. All right. So, okay. Apparently, we may be just dying from the cold. Who called that? See if we can actually get over to the raft before we die, because I do have a leather chest piece in there. Also, we've got the fires ready to go. We can chill out there in our skivvies. I mean, we can't fight evil right now because we've got no pants. But, you know, we've got this. That's a plus, maybe. All right, yeah, we're dying here. Come on, stamina. Okay, there we go. So this is me now. But we made it. No deaths yet. That's a good thing I left a little bit of cooked meat on one of these fires. That one right there. Holy crap. I had 11. So, yeah. We're not going to die yet. All right. It looks like this is done, but there's a yellow drop over here that I want to go see. Yeah, we ended up waiting through the night, basically. And then as soon as I was getting ready to go, then the loot drop is like, oh, hey, look, I am a shining beacon in the darkness. Here it comes. All right, we're going to wait here for it and see what we get. I mean, hopefully it can be something cool. I mean, yellow drop, you never know. All right, here we go. Let's see what it is. mean, it took forever to come down, but... Come on. Well, there's organic polymer, so we've got that going on for us. Which means that we could go... We could go get some... If we can get some crystal, we can get some cryopods going. That's kind of good. And you know what, Greg? I would come over there and just mess with you, but you know what? It's fine. You had your last laugh with giving us with the little bit of cold here. But, you know, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. All right, let's see. So we got a couple saddles. Not like the saddles are going to do us any good, but we might... I'm going to save them for now just because we might be able to eventually break them down. And we do have a couple raw mutton and some shadow steak saute. You know, it'll be fine. All right, let's get our butt out of here and let's go see if we can get across. There's that shark over there. There's like, oh yeah, hey, I saw a Phlinger come through here. I'm just waiting for him to come out. Yeah, is there a Phlinger in there? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, I heard Flingers are tasty. Are Flingers tasty? Yeah, he went into this little you know, bay. Is he coming back out anytime soon? I swear, no one here wants to eat him. And then as soon as I come out, it's like, yeah, hey, look, I fooled you. Food time. All right, hopefully we don't encounter leads. Bye, shark. We can go right through here. Getting into the shallow water. Woo! Okay, all right, no leads. All right, now let's get Phoo. And this right here, this is the raft we're going to be taking out most places. But the other raft is the one that we're going to be using for when we go out taming stuff. Once we locate what we're looking for, we can take the other raft out and do that. Take this. That just in case. I think I want to keep that with me at all times. Thank you very, very much, Phoo. You've been great, dude. Oh, I didn't want all that meat. Okay, there we go, Phoo. All right, let's get heading out. Any loot drops over that way? No. All right, let's get headed over down this way. Go see if we can go find something. All right, let's get over. I want to go take a look up here on this little bit. That's a shark. Okay, and that's a coelacanth. Okay. I'm not sure I want Phoo with me right now. Just want to go take a quick look up here because, yeah, there's raptors and stuff up here. Make sure we've got this. Alpha over there. Okay, the alpha could be bad. Actually, the alphas could be really bad. All right, let's use the raft. For some weird, strange reason, let's go use the raft. Okay. Make sure Phoo doesn't get knocked up. I've got Phoo inside just because I don't want him to get... I don't want him to get eaten. An iguanodon right there. Actually, let's put you on our shoulder just where we can pilot this raft around without worrying about you getting knocked out. It's really hard to see. Carno. No, that's Parasaur. Okay. Yeah, there's usually baryonyx up here, but I'm not seeing any right now. All right, let's go out the other way. Let's go see if we can go get over to the other side of the island. Oh, there's a Carno. Okay. Yeah, let's go see if we can go over to the other side of the island. See if there's baryonyxes over there. And also, we're going to go clear out that one baryonyx spawn. And then we may end up, because there's the easy cave. The lowest level cave that you can get to crystal very, very easy on that cave. It's just getting to the entrance of the cave without having anything eat you is probably one of the biggest problems. Yeah. Man, and you know, playing this game where you just cannot tame any mount, it makes it so much more difficult. I mean, so much, and I'm really, really enjoying this challenge. Gotta make do with everything, pull out all the stops, use all the little tricks that I know. What just got eaten? Yeah, pull out all the little tricks I know just so where we can actually stay alive and we can actually harvest up narcotics, of all things. My gosh, all right. And sometimes we're right over here by Stonehenge, and sometimes you'll get baryonyx that spawn right over there. I want to take a quick look while we're here. Just see. Now, I don't want to get too close because there could be sarcos over here as well. Let's take a look. And I'm set up this so where we can go right up here. Get a good vantage point. Yeah, I'm not seeing any baryonyxes. There's beaver dam. Right there. Beaver dam could give me a little bit of problems. Yeah, we're right on the outside of that cave. Not seeing any baryonyxes. All right. And I pretty much already come to terms with that a baryonyx is going to be my daily driver. I just need to get a good one. And I'm thinking 130 plus. I know that's going to be a tall order, but we're probably going to have to clear out a bunch of them. And to clear them out, we're probably going to have to use the taming pen just to trap them and then kill them that way. Yeah. It's turtle fighting a shark. No, turtle, I'm kind of torn about what I want to do for our water tame. Do I want to do a turtle or a bassie, or do I even want a water tame? Because if we're getting a baryonyx, we might be able to maneuver into the caves, but I'm not sure just how reliable that's going to be. That's going to be very dangerous if I decide to go that route. I don't know. I mean, so many different things. So many different variables. And the variables that I just do not know until I'm in the moment. Shark down there. What is this? Something in the water up here. Oh, it's a turtle. Okay. All right, this right here is also another baryonyx hotspot. Be very careful about this. Plodicus. All right, let's park the raft over like this. Let's go take a look on foot. All right, let's get up here. Yep, that is a baryonyx. Oh, 30. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to probably have to clear that guy out. We're going to have to go get the other raft. All right, Phoo. Oh, there's ducks. This is actually a pretty good spot so far. I want to take stock of everything that is here, but yeah. Alright, I just wish I could bull baryonyx. Compies. Although that baryonyx there, he means that we cannot use that cave just yet to find, to go get crystal. Because he's kind of blocking the way. He's like being a gatekeeper, kind of. Yeah. All right, now we're back over here. This right here, this is basically where we started out. Go take a look, see if there's anything up here. I already know I'm going to have to come back and clear out those other baryonyxes. That's going to be an adventure all in itself. See if we can get up here. Or not. You know, maybe I probably should have made some grappling hooks. I mean, I probably still could. Any baryonyxes up here? No, doesn't look like it. Let's go see if there's any over here. Now, this one over here is probably going to be the easiest spot to farm baryonyxes, so I might want to do that. Nothing in there. And when last we were here, I saw an otter in here, which means we're going to have to clear out that otter just to clear the respawn, which sucks. But it is what it is. I think I want to watch this just for a few minutes, see what all there is. All right, I've been watching that for a little bit. I'm not seeing any baryonyx, nothing over there. All right, I got to go see if we can find this otter. All right, don't hate me in the comments, but this otter's got to go. I'm sorry, little buddy. I just have to clear up the spawn spot. All right. Also, there's dodos around here I've got to clear out. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, these guys right here, all this spawn spot we've got to clear out completely. Yep. Come at me, bro. I think the spawn spot is pretty well clear. I've cleared out a bunch of stuff here. But I think the otter was the one that was blocking the spawn. Now I'll have to come back and check. Ooh, back down further down the island and see what all we have to come back for. All right, now here's the last easily accessible baryonyx hotspot. We're at the edge of the swamp. All right, full clinch mode, everybody. We can get up here. There's also a really big Carno hotspot. Parasaurs. As long as they're parasaurs and turtles, I am absolutely fine with that. So when they start getting big pointy teeth, that's when I'm not so fine with it. We will find a baryonyx. Just a matter of where and when. Oh, man. Also, we got to go get the other rafts where we can clear out that other baryonyx. Oh, dang. All right, and I'm not seeing any baryonyxes here, at least not yet. Means we're going to have to figure out a reliable way of clearing out all of these spawns just where we can get it. Normally, I'd tear through with just a big, giant, thing. Hell, even a saber-tooth would be able to do it. Thylo would be perfect. But we don't have that. So now we have to think outside the box and create a new box so where we can put our baryonyx in that box and clear them out so where we can actually have access to more spawns. All right, finally made it back to the raft. Okay, let's see. Let's put this over on this side, I think, just so where we don't have too many issues. Phoo, you're probably going to be staying here. But I've got a couple plans on how we're going to be taking out some of these baryonyx. All right, so Phoo, you... let's take some food. We might need a couple Kalian soup, but those things are going to spoil if I put them in my inventory pretty quick. Let's see. No, they're fine. Just in case we get heat waves. All right, let's see. So take that. We're gonna take this with us. One of those. And also, okay, we need these. And I've got a plan. All right, you got to bear with me. I've got a plan. Now, it's a really good plan, right? It's even such a good plan that we could probably spell it correctly. Or we could go with a PLAN. That's also a plan. But yeah, not the proper plan that I properly wanted to. All right, let's see. We need pillars. And then we need ceiling. And then we need ladder. How do you build a stone ladder? We can go with a rope ladder. I think I like the rope ladder better. All right, so... Okay, and now what... Where's the little flappy dude that Go away, man. Jeez. All right, let's also make some arrows. We're gonna need a bunch. Okay, and that's basically what that's what's gonna be taking up the majority of fiber thatch. Majority of our inventory is arrows for the most part. Let's see. Crafting. Just a butt ton of arrows. And we've got quite a few. We've got 16 bolas. That's a plus. All right, we're going to get these crafted. Now, this right here, what we're going to be doing a... well, pretty much, we're going to be creating a spot where we can pull things in and not have to worry about them eating us. Right, and like I said, Phoo, you're staying here. Let's see, I think I want to leave the narcotics here just in case, because if we die, we die, and we're going to lose all that stuff. All right, let's see. The other raft is right there. We're going to swim to it, but I'm going to do it after we're done crafting all of these arrows. All right, 24 fortitude. All right, there we go. Much more stuff. All right, yeah, we can craft some more here in a minute. All right, so let's go like this. All right, Phoo, you're in charge of the raft. I don't know, talk to the boards or something. I don't know, man. All right, yeah, we can run through. Okay, that's going to be the important part. We cannot run through on this side. All right, we need to be able to run through on both sides. I'm just saying. All right, when stuff gets real, you know, when the crap hits the fan, we want to be able to get out of Dodge. But not have raptors follow us into Dodge. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. Okay, so that works. Now let's open the doors inward. And here we open the doors outward. You know, we could also probably make a... Can we actually attach? We could not attach ropes to that. You know, if we were to actually put pillars up there, we could... Hold on. Hold the phone. I have an idea. All right, but also we've got a little bit of a hitch. Let's see. So... this. I come back down here. See that right there. And we could just put a ceiling there. We've also just got that. All right, so we can come out right like that. We can just climb it. That is perfect. All right. Ah. Things are functioning. I like it when things function. All right, let's see if we can get over here. We've got a couple baryonyxes we've got to take out. Also, I probably should have made up a smithy so I could repair the crossbow. Yeah, let's do that really quick. Let's make up a smithy. Just put it up top. Because now we actually have the ability to do that. Just in case. Then also, I may actually be able to bring Phoo with me. Put him up top. We can climb up here. bed right there. We can actually walk on top of this, and from up here, we can even... That's too far to place. Okay, 'cause these spike walls are going to be very handy for us. Okay, we might need to rethink a little bit of that, but I think for the most part, it's gonna... Hello. All right, it's gonna be fine for the most part. Let's see. Can we... We can actually incorporate some of this stuff up here. We can have a little walkway. Haha. All right. Let's see. Basically what we're doing, we're making like a little hide. So where we can come up here and be safe. But also... All right. That should be good. And then we can take this storage box. Put that stuff right back up there. And also we can put our campfire up here. That way there, we've got a little safe bit on this taming rack. Because, face it, right now, this thing right here is, yeah, this is designed for one purpose and one purpose only. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Although I do think that the ladder might be better on this side. Yeah, I'm going to... Let's see. Let's get this maneuvered. All right. So, let's get Smithy here. Rex is really going to mess with us. Just saying. Wait, is that wall? Did I make walls? Oh, man, I made walls? Really? Okay. Oh, all right, all right. I meant to be making railings, but okay, that's fine. That's fair. Put all that stuff in there. Actually, let's get some... No. No. Some food burning. And this way here also, if we get a cold snap, we'll have access to heat as well. Whew, okay. A little bit more wood, and I think we're ready to head out. Also, since we've got all this metal over here that's just kind of just chilling out, let's go with some metal spike walls. Just so where they don't get damaged as easily. 4 of them should do, I think. 50 metal just to repair our crossbows. All right. Hey, Phoo, you're coming with me, dude. All right, let's go. All right. Off to adventure. As the shark comes and eats me. I gotta admit, though, there's just something intimidating about setting off to fight baryonyx with my bare hands. Granted, it's really not with my bare hands, but, you know, it's still... I mean, we've got a raft... It's stuck. Yeah, that'll be fine. No, we're good. We're good. No, we got this. Alright, Phoo's still up there. Okay, good. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how we could do this, how we could make this, I mean, the raft is just absolutely horrendous looking. But... it may be able to do a bunch of really cool stuff for us. I mean, we've got the taming pin on it. We've got crafting stuff up above the taming pin. Now, we just need to find something to test it on. All right. There's a Carno. Right, let's see. Let's take this. Put that up that way. All right, so if we're up top, can we maneuver... We can. and I'm double clicking it. That's why it keeps opening up like that. Okay, so if we were to get that Carno, let's see. Actually, we want that closed. Parasaur over there that appears to be fighting back. And a shark that's helping the Carno. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Apparently, we just stuck the Carno. Okay, so now, I did not intend on doing that, but we did it. There's a Carno on our raft, in our trap. Somewhere in here. You guys see a Carno? I don't see a Carno. Well, there's another Carno. All right, let's see if that Carno's... Okay, well, there's another Carno. All right, well, let's see. All right, so we got Carnos are a thing. All right, let's see where the other Carno went to. That thing disappeared on me. Oh, dang, the Carno just got demolished by some piranha. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's an egg over there. There's the alpha raptor over there still. Oh, what's over here? What's baryonyx? Oh, he picked a fight. All right, let's go see where this other Carno went to. Because this guy could be really dangerous for us. He's not in the raft. Did he get out? Apparently he did. Okay. I'm going to back up this way. Okay, it looks like the Trikes one? No. Holy crap, the Baryonyx one. Okay, what level is this guy? Wrong button. And the Alpha Raptor. Yeah, let's see if we can actually take out this Alpha Raptor. Where'd he go? Okay. And just seal that up. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, there's a monkey. Dang it, where'd that Alpha Raptor go? Okay, so there's salmon here as well. Get these birds out of here. All right, there's the alpha raptor. Okay. I think what we need to do is make a ramp that brings us down low enough so where we can actually drop down. Further down here. This is just very intimidating. I mean, alpha raptor, cardos, baryonyxes. Yeah, you know the deal. What level is that? Well, 70. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It probably won't. Oh, he ran off. All right. All right, well, here goes nothing. Let's see. I'm out here closer to the danger zone. All right. This is our mobile base. It's not really all that mobile, but hey. See if we can get a hit on this guy. All right, I got him. Okay, so we got a herd of dillos, all sorts of stuff. All right, come on. Oh, he's trapped in there. Come on, guys. Oh, and the alpha's back. Oh, someone made it inside. Okay, this is a bunch of death down here. He's dead. All right. Uh-oh. All right, that could be bad. Oh, no, he gave up. All right. I'm on. I ain't done talking at you. All right. Oh, no, there he goes. He's really damaged. All right, but they can get in. That's the problem. Where are you going? Okay, apparently he ran off. Alright, now we're up here at this area. And I have a feeling, for the most part, we're just going to be bouncing back and forth between these two areas. Or these three areas. For quite a while until we actually get a high-level spawn of a baryonyx. Let's flip this around. Yeah, I'm not seeing any baryonyxes right here. We may end up just putting a base right around here, just where we can take a look at all this area around here. Also, Therazinos do spawn right here, which means that we might be in the market for a Theri. Although, getting the narcotics for a Theri is going to be a pain. But we also need to find a spot where we can start getting veggies put down, because if we are going to eventually even think about taming a Theri, and I'm not certain that I want to, but if I am going to be thinking about taming a Theri, I'm going to need to have something that is not berries. So, which means we're going to need to start planting crops. Which means Phoo's going to have to be pooping a lot. Alright, there's a Carno over here. Carno shouldn't be that bad. We just go up here. Snipe him from up above. Come on, dude. Alright, it's dead. Alright. Whew. Let's get up here and let's go take a look. Come on, Phoo. A couple trikes up here. And we just got to get up here and see what all... You know, a stego might be good for this challenge. Level 150 stego might be pretty good. Too bad that one's level 60. The fog's picking up. See what we have in this spawn up here now. If anything. Nope, nothing yet. Gotta tell you, though, playing Ark, this challenge, with no dinos, it gets really intense. I mean, really intense. And the fact that we haven't died yet is... It's kind of insane to me. That's pretty good. Our first death's going to be monumental. We'll have to put down a tombstone for it. Alright, Phoo. You gonna be okay up here, dude? Just chilling? Alright. Yeah, I hear you, man. Alright, let's see. Let's get back down. Yeah, I just gotta make sure we've got everything. Gotta make sure that everything is still tip-top after the last, little bit. Alright, but hey! How's it going, everybody? What is that? What made that run? Oh, man. Oh, okay. All right. All right. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phlinger's 5-day challenge. Or not 5-day, 5-tame challenge. I'm Phlinger. That's a couple times I've done that. 5-day. All right. But so today, what the plan is, what I think I want to do I think I want to go up and down the coast a little bit just to see if we can find some more baryonyx. Also, get some just find some low-hanging fruit is basically what I want to do. I want to go see if we can go get some loot boxes, stuff like that, because we're getting up there pretty high in level. I mean, we're level 55, so let's see if we can actually get that, you know, see if we can actually find some decent loot. I mean, blue drops, purple drops, maybe even the stray yellow drop would be good. I mean, that could be pretty good. All right, and also we're looking for river rocks and stuff like that. And also, I might need to repair the ladder. The ladder's a little bit damaged. Not too bad, but yeah, it is. All right, come here, Phoo. All right, make sure you're on neutral. All right, we're going out and we're going exploring, dude. Where are you? Okay, that's weird. I'll just jump down. Take a little bit of damage just so where my Phoo doesn't turn invisible on my shoulder, because that just feels weird. Hey, Phoo, you got the meat, right? While we're out here exploring, I should probably get some... Oh, there we go. We should get some meat cooking. Here, let me do this really quick. You stay right there, dude. All right. Don't let the dodos get you down. If the dodos come over and start attacking, if they start biting your face, you bite their face right back. I'm just saying. Oh, hey, we also have plenty more meat. Do we have any wood around here? Did I farm any up? Got 35 wood. Okay, remind me, hey, Phoo, we need to farm up some more wood. Right, dude? And I can use the ladder this time because you're not going to turn invisible. Okay. But yeah. Okay, so river rocks is what we're looking for. We're looking for a big, huge concentration of them. And then also, this spot right here is generally rather peaceful. Oh, there's a lot of river rocks right here. Whole bunch right there, whole bunch right here. But yeah, this place is generally peaceful. You just have to worry about the stray dillo. You don't really have to worry about too many... like raptors or anything like that. Every once in a while, you'll get a sarco. We want hide more than we want meat right now. Okay. Yeah, every once in a while, you get a stray sarco or something like that. Okay, let's take a look at these river rocks over here. Okay, it looks like the river rocks actually end with that section over there. That didn't work out for you very well, huh? Those aren't river rocks. Nope, none here. All right, let's go inside of here. And I just love the look of this. This is so great. Very Pirate Willy kind of thing, you know? Only it's got this. But yeah, this is a very, very safe little inlet here inside this cove. I'm not seeing river rocks. Is there any down inside of here? Nope, but there's piranha. Okay, so we've got piranha in there. That's a plus, right? And then there's this up here. Oh, there's dodos. So we've got that going on for us. And it's important that since, I mean, we have no dinos to help protect us, that I find a spot where dinos really aren't needed to protect us. This spot could be pretty good. Yeah, and I don't think that too much of anything's going to be spawning up top. I mean, we've got a stray Pelagornis. A lot of dodos. Although, if dodos spawn here, that also means that the dillos spawn here too. Which means we may have the occasional dillo jump down inside the base. It spawned up top and then just wander its way down. There's a whole ton of foliage. These are all bushes. Some trees right here, so that could be good. It does look like we're a little bit sparse on resources, being not too much. However, sorry, I was mesmerized by the flappy butt feathers of that thing. Yeah, it was hard not to stare, I'm just saying. But yeah, the further out we go, the more available the resources are, which is good. Yeah, it just means we're going to have to come out here a little bit further every time we want resources. Although, I mean, we're gathering up stuff by hand, so how much can we actually get? I mean, really. But yeah, there's where the river rocks are. There's some over there. Go take a look over here. If there's any, see if there's a higher concentration of them. See right there, and that looks like about it. I mean, we're not going to be able to get a ton of metal off that. I have to be careful because Sarcos do spawn here. Alright, let's go like here. Alright, there are river rocks right there. Quite a bit of them, actually. And then here's some as well. There's this spot right here. This spot right here is actually really good for a small early game base. Kind of like what we've got now. And then also it is very centrally located, actually, on the bottom. I mean, I would not mind actually eventually moving up to somewhere like here. Like there's that one spot that overlooks the swamp up there. That could be actually pretty good. And that would right there would actually give us a really good overlook to see if we can find baryonyxes over here. And then also like things like theres and stuff like that over here. Also the occasional rex if I ever decide that we want to go with that. I don't know yet. What is that? Oh. That's an omen. Oh. I'm getting a lot of omens here. That's a 145. And look at this. Look at all these river rocks right here, too. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can actually do this. How much? I have no tranks. How many narcotics do you have? You have none. All right. Let's see how many we have on top of here. Oh, Overraptor. Okay. I'm already on high alert. I saw the baryonyx. I'm like, yep. Okay. High alert. Things could happen. People could die. Phoos could die. Everybody could die. It could be bad. All right, Phoo, you stay there. How much narcotics did I get? They're all on the other raft, aren't they? And Phoo's my refrigerator for now. Okay, we're going to have to head down. We're going to have to go to the other raft. Oh, water! Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just damage myself like that. All right, we're going to have to go to the other raft really quick, go get our narcotics, and then come back here because that is a 145 baryonyx. Oh, man, you know how long we've been wanting one of those? At least 3 episodes. All right, and this time it's actually... Oh, man, this is amazing. All right. Hold on, calm down. All right. Whew. We just got to make sure we don't mess this up, which is a very strong chance we could. All right, here's this raft. Feels so weird just living on separate rafts. I gotta admit, it feels a little bit different. All right, so there's 19. We're gonna need more than that. We got 65 there. We just need narco berries. Let's see. I would love to actually craft a whip, but 10 silk. Yep. No way of getting silk here on the island. That sucks. All right, let's see. Okay, we've got a little bit of metal in there. Let's see this pole. Metal. Don't have much. There we go. Uh-oh. Stay away from my Phoo. All right, so we need to go farm up some narco berries. Let me go get Phoo. These birds are out and about, and they like to chew on Phoos. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to need more narcotics than this. Unless if we have a viable source of getting... salmon. Salmon. There we go. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking baryonyx here. I've got baryonyx on the brain. Let's see. Structures. Crafting. Get one of these up and going. Also, let's see. Spoiled meat. Phoo's got a bunch. Well, this. Also, narcotics. Okay. Oh, I've got all. Got them all. All 84 of them. Okay. So let's get out of here, away from these birds, and then we'll work our way down there. We can actually harvest up a whole bunch while we're down there, I think. And then if we need to, we can just use a whole bunch of narco berries if we need to. So yeah, all right, let's get our butt back down here and let's see. I'm gonna need to repair the crossbows before we do. Yep, all right. Already forgetting what I forgot. All right, both crossbows are repaired. Oh, man. You know what? Let's take some of this just in case. That's the stuff that's just not easily replaceable over on the other raft, but yeah. All right. And then we need to go back over. Is it just me, or does it feel like I'm living on Waterworld right now? Just saying. Right, so we've got 81 metal there. Got 2 crossbows. Actually, I only need... Yeah. Also... Crafting... And we start actually getting a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Woo, we're taming today. Wish me luck. All right, now pose the question. Do we go to the right over in there where there could be sarcos, or we stick here to the left where it's going to be harder to trap anything? I still think we need to go to the left. We're probably going to die here. Taming a baryonyx on foot with a trap. I mean, that's the thing we've got going on for us right now, is the trap. We're probably going to die. Yeah. That is if we can even lure the thing. I mean, you should probably go something like this, where the trap is just right like that, so where there's no ramps or anything like that. Okay. All right, now we need to, let's see, let's get some narco berries. Get these up and going. All right, but as I gather these berries, I mean, I don't feel comfortable throwing Phoo out right here because, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff wandering around, and he's going to be wandering getting all his stuff. So... yeah, and then I keep seeing down in the comments, it's not a viable way of getting berries. How else would you get berries if you don't have a dino? Throwing Phoo out and getting berries, yeah, it's not a viable source of getting a lot of them, but it does give you more than you had. And it basically doubles our output of hand picking. So, yeah, what is that? Oh, Tron nut. Okay. So, yeah. But yeah, I keep seeing comments from people that are like, "Oh, yeah, throwing Phoo out, that's not a good way of doing it." Well, I know, but how else would you do it? If put in this situation? The answer is, yeah, you do the same thing. Or you just handpick them all and then you just spend a lot of time. So I'm trying to minimize my time on getting these things. But yeah. So there, I answered a bunch of comments. Hey, all right. Although one good thing about handpicking all the stuff is we never run the risk of running out of fiber. There's that. Although we do probably need to get... see, that's another reason why I want to get a base, a temporary base, or just a base set up somewhere, is so where we have crops growing. Because we're getting to the point where we really are going to start needing crop. Hello. Okay. And look, Phoo's not invisible anymore. All right, let's see. That's it. That's all we got for now. 17 more. Nailed it. All right, all right, Phoo, you're going to stay up here. Don't get eaten by birds. I think maybe if we actually... Yeah, actually, I think I know a good idea. All right, let's take this. Put you over like this. Take this all the way into this little inlet here. Oh, did you already move? Yep, you did. Come here. Where are you? Oh, I got you! I got you! Ah! We got you! Thank you, Phoo. Phoo's like, don't you dare hit my Phlinger. That's right. Now we need to actually make some trank arrows. Right. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I'm still shaking. All right. Weapons. Ammo. Oh, we haven't even learned trank. You know, that would actually help. Okay. Crafting. I'm thinking 50 should do? Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Come on. Hey, you just be quiet. You'll be fine. All right, come on. You and I, we're going to be buddies for a long time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope this works. Come on. Got so much writing on this. Oh, man. All right. You have a headshot? You don't? Their head. Do you have a headshot? I know they added headshot for a lot of different things. Yeah, 52 has to be headshot. I think. Alright, we'll just go to sleep, take a nap. Alright, hopefully I've crafted enough. I should. Alright, you'll be good. Come on. Okay, yeah. It's total headshot. Okay, yeah. Got it. Let's get over here. There you go. Come on. I'm your new buddy. We're going to be together for a long... Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. Can't get those arrows back? No? All right, fine. Okay, so now we need to go set our sights for some prime meat. Some fish prime meat. Got to make sure that you are tracked at all times, though. There's no way I'm taking my eyes off you. Got too much writing on this. Oh, man. All right. All right. Okay. There's salmon in here, right? Oh, see the camp? No, no, no. All right, come on. If you're salmon, just say you're salmon. No, we will have none of you around here. And don't you dare chase a Phoo, dude. Oh, yeah. Run, Phoo. You can eat him if you want. All right, make sure we, yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Yeah. No accidental meat will slip into your inventory. We cannot afford to have a slot wasted on you. No chance. All right, not sure how that would even happen, but you know what? That's a thing. All right, now there should be some salmon up here. Salmon are generally in this area, I think. Oh, trap, go away. Trap. There we go. Go away. Thank you. All right, 3 off that one. Not enough. All right, but we also need to make sure that when we're clearing out these salmon, that we do it with one shot because they have got a really nasty drain. A stamina drain plus bleed attack, and I really do not want to have a herd of salmon come and get me. Although, maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Drop them all to one place. There we go. Okay, how many you got? Come on. That's good. All right. Get a little bit of air. Poke my head up. Make sure I'm not getting into a really bad situation while hunting salmon. More salmon. There we go. Got you. Come on. Troodon's over there. Okay, everything seems to be moving in on our salmon business. And we will not let you do it. This is my side of the river. You should be over there with the Troodons where you're wanted, alright? Thank you. Yeah, that's right, Phoo. All right, keep your eye out, Phoo. Make sure you're on neutral. And, yeah, if something attacks me, you attack it back, okay? There's another salmon. Thank you. All right, where'd your buddy? There you are. Oh, hey, you brought another buddy. Thank you. All right, only 2 off you. Where are you? Okay. I think we're doing okay on salmon. We might need a little bit more. I just don't want to go chasing down the river. So where? Oh, there's. Yeah, I'm not gonna pass you up. I just don't want to go down the river and get into a bad spot where a Rex has me pinned in the river. Or a Theory. Oh, a Theory would be the worst. Yeah, I think we're... Yeah, we got a lot. I'm not sure, because once you put it on the baryonyx, you either have it or you don't. So, I mean, yeah, let's go try this out. Get our stamina back. Eat some food. Keep an eye out, though. All right, we should be able to get through here. What are you running from? What are you running from? All right, I'm not worried about the Phiomia coming across the area, but I am worried about whatever is chasing it. Okay, but it looks like it just de-aggroed, so whatever aggroed it is way off in the distance. All right. Oh, look! Hey, look at all these river rocks. That's a lot. All right. Let's see. Get you over in here. All right. Moment of truth. Prime first, and then just all of it. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh. Do we have enough? Ooh, I think yeah, let's go get some more salmon. Let's go see if because I don't think we've got enough. And when it comes to baryonyx, when you put the meat on them, either you've got enough or you don't, because they're going to eat that stuff fast. All right, we got to find some salmon really. Wait, what? Oh, you're going up fast. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? Do we? Yes! Oh, man. We got baryonyx. We've got a baryonyx. Oh, man, this is huge. Oh, my God, this is so huge. Oh, look at you. You're the prettiest thing they ever... Oh, man. Oh, baryonyx is amazing. All right, what are your stats? Oh, man, this is going to be either good or bad or horrible or what are they? Come on. Come on. This is going to be... Art God, smile on me today. Oh, my God, you're amazing. Oh, holy crap. 372 melee damage, 4,400 health. Oh, thank you, Art Gods. Oh, my God, you're amazing. Oh, man. Oh, holy crap. Oh, thank you, Art Gods. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Settle down. Everybody calm down. Settle down. Let's get the raft out of here. Let's get this park somewhere we don't have to worry too much about anything. Oh, man. Oh, this is such a huge game changer for us. We've been on foot for so long. Everything has just been harvesting up with just my hands and a metal pick and a hatchet and Phoo with berries and... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get it. Oh, and we've got a green drop with a ring right here. Holy crap. All right, somebody's smiling on us. Oh, this is so great. All right, let's go take a look. Come on, a baryonyx saddle? Baryonyx saddle? I know you're not going to have one, but... Carbo enemas? Well, hey, you know, it's like I can't give you a baryonyx saddle, but I'll give you a turtle. There you go. And a lance. There we go. And even some more prime meat, just in case. Ah. Man, somebody out there likes us. Oh, this is so good. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with the turtle saddle, but, you know, eventually maybe we may have something we'd be able to break it down with. I'm not sure I'm going to have a grinder in this series, but, you know, I might. You never know. Yeah, that should do it. All right. Saddle baryonyx. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, this is such a huge game changer. This is such a relief. Oh, man. This feels good. It feels good. Gotta admit. All right, baryonyx. And that's one of the things we're definitely going to be doing for the next little bit is actually for probably throughout this entire series is trying to figure out how to get better baryonyx saddles because this baryonyx is going to be with us for so long. Oh, man, this feels good. Oh, this feels good. Oh, man. And it jumps, too. Holy crap. And it swims. And it spins. There we go. Ah. We've been so long. We've been on. It's just been Phoo and I for a while. This feels amazing, everybody. Oh, this feels great. But yeah, hey, leave the comments down below. What should we name this? Normally, I name my baryonyx my female baryonyx is Bertha. And so, but you let me know what we should name this baryonyx down below, because this one's going to be with us for a long, long time. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. All right, but yeah, that's also one of the things we're definitely going to be needing to do is finding better baryonyx saddles. I mean, just always trying to upgrade. I need to go farm the caves. That's a Therizino. No, leave me alone. Wait, hold on. It's also one of those... We don't have the stuff to tame a Theri, but, I mean, if I do decide to tame a Theri, taming like a level 31, and then eventually using that to tame a higher level one, but just kill the level 31 before the tame is finished on the next one, and that would be absolutely viable. So, yeah, we may end up doing that. Level 30 would not be bad. But yeah, oh yeah, and also we need to run down and we need to go get our other raft, because that's one of the things that I've been trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. How am I gonna get the two rafts together? Am I just gonna fast travel down and get it? Because technically fast travel is dying, and I have not yet died on this playthrough yet, so I want to save that for something special, and we're gonna commemorate it with a tombstone, and it'll be amazing. Yeah. So, yeah. So now we can actually just ride the baryonyx down, get the raft, and it'll be amazing. It'll be great. And we can just take it down there, and we can actually go find a new base area, and it'll be awesome. And then a Pego Mastax can jump out, and it'll be like, suck it, Pego! And he's like, no, I want to eat you. Let me steal your spyglass. I'm like, no. Yeah, see, yeah, so that just happened. And another one! Alright, see, so that's going on as well. Ah, man. And I'll just put you up here. And then you can just chill out up there. And now we can just grab this and work our way back down over this way. Down over to the new area. And we'll probably be using that area down the cove that we were taking a look at. I mean, because that's a decent spot, and it's out of the way. We won't have to worry too much about anything falling on us or anything like that. And now that we've got this baryonyx, we can get just about anywhere we need to quickly. A lot quicker than we could before, and a lot safer as well. So, yeah. Oh man. But yeah, we need names for this girl. Then bring you up over here. Yeah, I mean, with all the river rocks, everything like that, I mean, we could go around, get a whole bunch of stuff. Also, there is metal over on the hill, back over yonder. And also the cave that's just right over to our side that we can go into whenever we need crystal, stuff like that. And there's a lot of crystal in there. It's easy to get. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people were saying in the comments, go to the lava cave. Lava cave is a good spot. This other spot right up here, this one's actually better. You can just run down in, grab as much crystal as you want, and then come out. You don't have to worry about the the occasional dillo or anything like that. Although, getting to the lava cave is easier than this one. So, because this right here, you have to run through the ravine. All right, let's park you here. Come and get you. And let's go grab the other raft. And there you go. All parked up and everything. And let's come in here because I have a feeling this spot right here is going to be an amazing base spot. Yeah, this is going to be great. We can get in here. We can build whatever we want. We can do all sorts of cool builds with our new baryonyx. Yeah, that is going to be amazing. Oh, man, this is such a game changer. Such a huge upgrade. From our little footses to now we've got a baryonyxes. It's amazing. And then Phoo, we're not going to have to worry nearly as much about Phoo dying all the time.